Hello, how's everybody doing today? I just got into this trade, 15-minute fair value gap. I'm expecting a continuation to the downside to take out this low and take out this low. Solve all this stuff on the chart from yesterday. Let's check the 1 minute. I'm waiting for a breaker to form. This isn't as precise as my usual trades, so I'll widen the stop loss. Because I just entered off a 15-minute fair value gap. SIBI. I didn't really wait for any confirmation on the 1 minute chart, which is not very smart on my part, but I just wanted to get in. I'll add more contracts at confirmation. After it closes below this swing low, I'll start adding here. Basically, I want to see this be leg 1 and leg 2 starts here. Because this isn't a real leg 1. This is more consolidation, 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 breaks the consolidation, goes up. Okay, now I'm looking for entries here. We'll do one right here. I'll do one at the 50% of this. Well, it didn't really close below, kind of in early. Or it did close below, so I'll add another contract at the 50%. Now stop loss can be tightened to just above this. I'm looking for a quick run here, like we had here. Just breaks out of the range and runs. Look for it to break out of this range like it did and run. If it goes sideways on me, I'll probably close the trade. I'm not looking to be in here very long because we got the lunch trade coming and it's probably going to go up. So I'm looking for a quick move. I'll take one contract at this low here. I'm not really interested in adding another contract now. It's going to go up. It's going to go up. And the second pool liquidity is down here. But I'll really tighten the stop loss there because I'm just looking for it to run through that liquidity and not like stop on a dime and retrace after that liquidity. I'll show you what I mean. After this liquidity gets taken, I'm really not interested in it like coming back up and playing around in this range. It can come up to like this and find resistance here. Sorry, everything's green. I didn't really have a lot of time to do this. I just got on the charts and saw this opportunity, so we'll see how it plays in this SIBI. This is a BISI. And that's a breaker. We do black for breaker or gray. This is a 15-minute SIBI. I'll delete that now. I'm very interested because we got to pull liquidity here. So, do we want to come back up? If so, I can see this getting tagged. I'll add a third contract in there. Tighten the stop loss to 50% of this breaker. And now I'm basically risking nothing. It'll be like $60 if that contract gets hit. I don't know, maybe we leave that one open. This isn't a scenario which I'd see it leaving that open. If it does, that's strong resistance, but just not today. This one, I'd like to see left open. There's no gap there. I don't know what I was looking at. That's an equal dealing range, so I'd like sell side offered. I can move the stop to above here. This candle. Or just break even. Because this candle. This is going to be blue or green. This one's going to be red. I'll move the limit here. So it's perfect. But honestly, that dip right into this gap, I like that a lot. We could see this being held open. This is my first trade of the day. Got up kind of late today. Set my alarm for 7 and I don't know. Fell back asleep. I didn't mean to. I was trying to wake up, but I mean, I didn't miss much. Lots of range bound consolidation. I'm not really a fan of this price action. But here I'm looking for it to dip down and really go lower. I'll hold this till here. This daily low. I'm closing it at 12 though, because I think we're going to be bearish and 12 is going to make lower lows, and then it's going to take out those lower lows and spool higher. So I'm not, that target's kind of reaching, in my opinion. Like, there's no way that gets hit. Let's see what we do off the midpoint of this. This range just gets left open. I like my targets. Very quick trade today. That's why I didn't want to see sideways moves, because the long trade's just coming up way too quick. And I don't know. I might just take both here, to be honest. I'm worried about the long trade. There's no way that's getting hit. To be expected off the midpoint. Lock in $70, worst case scenario. $60 just to let this gap. Because I don't know, this gap might hit and then it might take off. But 15 minutes left for this trade. Expecting it to leave, tap into this gap, then play between both these ranges, and then eventually give up the ghost and run to my liquidity. If it can't even get there, that's really good for me. You're gonna expect a move like this. The more you trade, the more you will understand like how this price action moves. And this retracement's just completely normal. It could go up to here. It's just gonna happen at the midpoint. Touch this breaker. To the tick. That's pretty good. That shows very bearish. Now I can move the stop loss up here, but that would kind of be strangling the trade. It was overblock. Didn't mean to say breaker. Now I want to see it get real heavy. Go right through that. If we're done, we'll find out with this candle or the next. If we're gonna go up, we'll also find out in this candle or the next. Played off this for a value gap here. You want to see it do this, make a lesser high, a lower high. You don't want to see it take out this. I mean, it can, and it might go to this fair value gap, and your trade still could work, but I'm really looking for a quick move. That would take a lot of time. So, I'm looking for it to run out this. with this candle. Hopefully it gets real heavy in there. Ten more minutes and then I close. Well, not necessarily, because we're going to make a lower low from 12 o'clock. So I could be taking profit at that low that's created at 12. But that could take time. It might be a long video if I don't take profit there. Because of how I don't want to be in there that long. I might strangle it a little bit. Not risk as much. Tapped into that fair value gap one more time. And touch that. What is it going to do from there? Create equal highs for the lunch trade? Possibly. It's going to explore into that gap. Wicks can do the damage, so protecting myself from wicks. Just creating a pool of liquidity here. The lunch trade might run out this high, maybe run out this high. That's an extreme though. Kind of wanted to see it move quicker than this, but what are you gonna do? If it can get heavy here, this draw is still likely. It's got to get real heavy. This was to knock out late sellers. So I'm still thinking it's going to search liquidity. If it closes up here, I might just call the trade because I don't really want to see it move any higher than that. I'll try the stop loss. There's only 6 minutes left, so. Once it gets below this, should be a good like area for price to just run. I don't want to see it play around in the upper half after we get below this. It's just moving too slow. This might be the liquidity they take out and then run it up. I'll hold a couple minutes with a tight stop loss during the launch macro. Bring it back to 100 since I'm holding then. It already kind of did a run like this. So I'd be looking for sell side to get taken out first before they do anything else with this, with the launch. Maybe they create a high and we run lower, even though, I mean, technically we have been moving up. But there's already a fake out there, so. See how it reacts to that gap. It's a good sign. I told you it's just going to play between these two gaps until it picks a direction. It's that midpoint to the tick. Sitting at that breaker now, or order book. I don't really want to see it get above here. I definitely don't want to see a candle close in the upper half. If it wants to wick above there, that's fine. If it closes above that candle, that high, this high right here, I'm taking the trade. It's really struggling to get into this. So if we're able to close below the 50%, like a real close, not like this, I think it'll struggle to get back into the upper half. We're back. I'm back. Yeah, it's really struggling to get below that. It'll be a quick move if it happens. I mean, it did fail to get to this gap. This candle, this candle, this candle. All failures to get to this gap. So I don't want to see it enter that gap again. It's the stop loss, still $150. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Now we'll see what it really wants to do. I want to see it get real heavy. Just like that. But I don't want to see it leave a low like that. Because it's going to return to that low, sweep liquidity, and then it's going to run higher. Because that's just what the afternoon session does. So we'll see on the next candle if this creates a swing low or not. I'll put my take profit at this low if it's a swing low. I'll move my TP here. It's expected to run against that swing low before it takes it out. This is live trading. Really struggling to get past that midpoint. Got a nice run here. I thought that would have been good for me, but it just completely went up. Sweep that out. Just left it wick. Left a good liquidity grab for the afternoon session, the lunch trade, and then the afternoon session will probably be a continuation down. Oops. Where do I think the afternoon session's going? At least to this gap. We'll see where the lunch trade takes us. Depends on if I want this to be a really long video. I might make 2 videos. Just end this one, start another one. Just tape read the lunch session. Looks to be pretty good. Now I'll really suffocate this trade, because I don't want to see it go above this midpoint again. Even though this is almost a guarantee for me to get hit eventually, but I don't know. I just don't want to be in this trade any longer. It's just sideways. If it holds like that, it might stop. I want to see it go right below that. Continue. No, I'm fine with getting stopped out here. Last little attempt to get above this high. Failed. Well, it's 20 seconds left, but I'm assuming it's going to fail. It's going to leave a doji. So much patience is required. Just tighten this even more. So this candle wants to go higher. I'm not interested any longer. Got above this candle. I don't want to see it get above this candle. Let's just do something else. And that dirty run to go this low. Failed to get above this high. It's kind of a mess though. And then right at 10:52 was the beginning of this massive rundown. So the afternoon session is gonna clear out this liquidity. It's gonna reverse, search for this liquidity or this liquidity. And we'll see what happens after that. Thinking by like 1:30, if this liquidity is taken out, we're gonna make a run to this gap, at least. Maybe this low, maybe this low, but this gap at least. It just barely left me in. Still struggling. I mean, wow. Getting close. Wicks are moving fast. It's gonna pick a direction real soon. May make a run above these highs and then take this out. But I'm just not interested in waiting any longer for this move. Secure my profit. Just gotta make sure I was recording. Looks like it's gonna run out those highs. Alright, that wraps it up for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Good luck. And I want to see if it takes out this high. If it doesn't, not looking like it. I'll just start an afternoon session video right now. Alright.